Hello, welcome. My name is Dan Bogos and I'm about to present you how easy is to install and integrate CGRateS as a real-time charging engine for FreeSWITCH soft switch. So as pre-requirements, I have cheated a bit to speed up the demo process and installed by myself first the Redis. Sorry about that. So the Redis server is running already, and then I have installed also MongoDB to be used as LogDB for CGRateS. As you already know, CGRateS is handling two simultaneous databases. They can be combined, but we prefer to have a clear difference. So we have on one side the DataDB, which we use for real-time processing, and on the other side there is this LogDB, which we use for storage. So in this particular demo we use Redis server for DataDB, of course everybody knows why, due to speed, and MongoDB as a storage. So it can be CDR storage, RAID storage, whatever. So MongoDB and Redis are already installed, and what we did also, we have installed out of packages hosted here by a repository in Europe. We have installed already the FreeSWITCH. So you see FreeSWITCH runs secured with its own username and group, and other than this we didn't touch anything on the CGRateS side. So out of the CGRateS documentation you can see some commands. We'll just copy and paste in our shell. So we have now downloaded the apt list, which connects us to IT Syscom in order to get the packages registered into apt. And now we add our own key, IT Syscom key. Then we of course update the packages. We can see already that IT Syscom was checked. We provide for both Squeeze and Wheezy packages. So after getting the key and registering the packages into our own cache database, we simply order that the CGRateS should be installed. You can see that as only dependency are the daemon tools, which we use to control the CGRateS process. So right now CGRateS is being installed in my small virtual machine, and then after having CGRateS installed, you should start seeing three different tools available: the console, the loader, as well as the rater. So right now as next step we go to a place where we have provided some sample price list in order to facilitate the process of testing for you. So if you see, we go to USR share CGRateS, and then data, and then inside the data we have the rates folder. Then here we have two different scenarios which we have provided. Then in this particular case, we select prepaid 1 cent, which should have a readme. You can see it creates 5 different prepaid accounts for FreeSWITCH usage. Each will be loaded with 10 euros or dollars or whatever, and we define 1 cent per second for each call being charged. So you know that there is this loader tool. We simply run it in the same folder where the rates are located, and suddenly all the rates are loaded. Now we go and configure the CGRateS, and that's in etc CGRateS. You can see here our default installation. So we need to start the service we are interested. We are interested to start the rater. So we just put true. We are interested to start the scheduler, which will add balances for us, and then we are interested to start the mediator process to put a price on the CDRs, and we are interested to start the session manager, which will manage the connection to FreeSWITCH and control the calls. We should be good to go. We put first the service down just to make sure there is nothing stale or something, and we start it again and watch the syslog where CGRateS writes its data. So you see CGRateS already connected to FreeSWITCH for us and have topped up the accounts based on what we have scheduled into our price list. Again, you need to see how you can build up your price list. There are CSV files, and we have documentation available for you. Now, after we have loaded everything, we then test to see whether we have done anything good or not. So in this case, I'm using Jitsi as a soft client configured with already 2 accounts on the FreeSWITCH, 1001 and 1002. This is not needed right now. So I will just make a call from account number 1001 to account number 1002, and if everything works as expected, CGRateS should start debiting from the accounts. If you remember, the accounts 1000 to 1004 are defined already through our rate sheets, which we have imported as a sample. So I will dial the 1002 and I will dial from 1001. I'll answer, and then you see CGRateS has noted that FreeSWITCH has answered, so has reported this to syslog. We closed, and CGRateS has detected the hang-up. One thing we didn't set was we didn't declare whether this session is prepaid or postpaid, and we are about to do this right now, again in the CGRateS configuration file. So we will just tell the automated installation. We just want to have in the session manager, one second, default request type and we want all our calls on the FreeSWITCH. You saw without this CGRateS did not interfere at all. So now we want all our calls to be treated as prepaid. Again, we put down the CGRateS, and then we bring it up again, and we watch that already we are connected again to FreeSWITCH. So we do the same call once again, calling 1002 from 1001, answering the call, and then you already see, sorry about this, that the call is being debited. How do I mute this microphone? You can see every 10 seconds that we are debiting balance. We hang up, and very important, you see that we have reimbursed what we have taken too much. So we refund, whether it's session duration or time taken from one's account. And that should be www, or better I show you in a browser, CGRateS